Hey guys, so we...
That's how you're gonna start it? That's how you're gonna start this thing?
Hey.
No.
No. Ugh. This is so awkward.
Yeah.
See?
Hey everybody!
Hey guys! So we just wanted to make a video to give everybody a bit of a life update. As many of you know, we are moving into an RV this fall after our baby is born. And we get a lot of questions about it.
From questions like, where we're gonna live, what we're gonna do for work, why in the world would you ever move into a camper with a baby? Kind of crazy.
Yeah, how are you able to live in like 270 square feet with 3 people? So we just kind of wanted to address some of those questions, and I think the main one that we can answer right now is what led us to decide tiny living or RV living was for us.
Okay. So around April of this year, 2017, we were looking to buying a house. And we found, like, within looking at like 3 different houses, we found like the house that was like perfect for us. It was small, but it had a big yard. It was in St. Paul, so it was really cool. We loved it. It was like our perfect house at the time. So we were going to close on the house on like June 1st. They accepted our offer. So it was a perfect place for us, and everything was looking super awesome. And then I got let go from my job at the church.
3 days after we had put in the offer on the house, and so that kind of just halted the house buying process.
Yep. And so once I got let go, we were just really kind of confused. We didn't really know what we were going to do.
I left my job shortly after.
Yep. So we were both out of work. We didn't know what we were going to do with our lives. And so it was kind of just a turning point for us. We thought we had our whole life mapped out, what we were going to do, and that just didn't work out, which was okay.
Yeah.
And so begin the process of...
We actually were moving out of our apartment at the same time. One, originally to get ready to move into a house, but then once we lost and left our jobs, it was to move into a significantly smaller, cheaper apartment or whatever the next step may be.
And so begin the process of us cleaning out and us getting rid of all of our stuff. We just realized that
we had a lot of stuff. We were in a big 2-bedroom apartment for the both of us, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and through moving, we ended up having to clean a lot.
I remember taking, it had to be like 15 loads to Savers. We just got rid of so much stuff, and I was wondering, like, how did we
get all this stuff?
We don't remember buying any of this stuff, and yet we had it.
Yeah, and a lot of it actually were clothes that, especially for like me being a girl, I had a lot of clothes that I kept to the side because I would fit into it later, or I had clothes that I thought were cute but really didn't match my body or my style, but I wanted to keep them anyway. And so through like the packing and cleaning process, we pretty much narrowed down our closet down from like hundreds of clothes to a very minimalist capsule wardrobe. We both can fit our entire wardrobes now into a travel suitcase, like a carry-on suitcase. We both have our own that we can fit all the clothes we wear per season in. So that really kick-started like this...
The idea of minimalist, having less stuff that we didn't use or that we didn't utilize, that was just kind of clouding our lives. Because I remember some days it would take you like an hour to get ready because you just have so many clothes.
And so many options.
You didn't know what to pick.
And at the same time, a lot of the options weren't things I were comfortable in, and so getting dressed in the morning, you know, there's jokes about like when you can't get dressed, you just lay in bed upset for 10 minutes. Well, I would do that frequently because the clothes I was trying didn't fit, weren't my style, and so when I was going through all these things, I just really found that I was only wearing a certain amount of outfits. And so, yeah, so through the cleaning process and decluttering process of moving out of our apartment, it really just opened our eyes to how liberating it was to get rid of stuff, and at the same time kind of just researched into minimalism. And through YouTube videos about minimalism, my feed began to be like a family of 5 living in an apartment of 1 bedroom, and it kind of just opened the door for tiny living or untraditional living. And we had been talking about a studio. How do we live in a studio with a baby? And I think at the same time we were both just like, we don't want to sign a lease because we don't know what our future holds at this point. We thought we did, and now we have no idea what we even want to do, where we want to be.
I wanted to travel, and I think that through this whole time, you know, there was one point.
Yeah, when we had put in the offer and it got accepted, I had this brief moment of thought, like, man, I'm really committing Kenny to settling down by getting a mortgage and a house with a big yard and having a baby, and I don't know if, as committed as he is to me and the baby and our family, I didn't feel right being the reason behind him settling down yet when I knew he wanted to travel. And so we were just at this point of uncertainty.
Yeah, so as she was looking up, looking at all these YouTube videos, Autumn just began texting me.
And so I was texting like, hey, I have this crazy idea, but I wasn't telling him the idea, but then all of a sudden I was sending like Craigslist ads for pull behind trailers.
Yeah.
And he's like, what does your crazy idea have to do with the trailer? And I was like, just get home.
Yeah.
Like, it was almost like this adrenaline high that I couldn't replicate again if I wanted to, of just, I don't know what it is about RV living or living in a trailer, like a pull behind trailer or a tiny house, but like, I have to do it, was the only thing I could really say in like trying to explain it to him. Like, I was like buzzing with like, we have to do this. This is the only thing that makes sense. Like, you want to travel, I need a home. Because, I mean, I've been moving every year since I was 17, from apartment to apartment, and if you move a lot, you just know it gets exhausting. And so
she had the crazy idea. I got home, and she told me she wanted to live and move into a travel trailer or some sort of mobile
home
vehicle. And so we just started exploring. And I told her.
He made me wait.
Yeah, made her wait. So I said, wait till we're done with our road trip, and if this is something you still want to do, we'll do it. And so after the road trip, she was still serious about it, and I was like, okay, well, then let's do it. And so when we got back, I started working in an old part-time job that I did, and we got a camper.
It's a 1988 Mallard Class C RV, so it's 27 feet. It has, right behind us, a twin bunk room.
It's got 40,000 miles. It's and it's in awesome condition.
Yeah, so it was very well taken care of. It was actually in an indoor storage unit for the last 30 years.
So here we are.
Here we are in our
RV.
camper RV right now. It was very mauve when we bought it, so we are in the middle.
Everywhere.
Pink carpet, pink upholstery, pink curtains, pink everything, and then ugly wallpaper. And so we're in the middle of remodeling it right now. I think a lot of people are like, so you're in it, right? And the answer is no, we're not in it right now. We're very close to being in it, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and that's what led up to us deciding to live in an RV.
And so, yeah, stay tuned. We'll do some more videos. We'll probably show you the ins and outs of the camper even before it's completely finished. And I'm sure Autumn has a lot of videos for how she's going to retrofit this thing for a baby. Mm-hmm. That's a big one. That's a big question we have. How are we going to keep it warm? So, yeah.
Stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see everybody in a little bit. Well, you'll just see us.
Yeah, you'll see us.
You'll see us around.
You'll see more videos, and hopefully we can answer all of your questions, and maybe this is something you'd be interested in too.
Sweet. See ya.
Bye.